What's up, Fish Tank people? FishTankTV.com. This is Jake, and today I've had to do that thing that I don't like doing. It's counterintuitive with these planted tanks, but it is required occasionally. What I'm talking about is I have had to give several of my plants some pretty dramatic haircuts. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right up here, both of these bunches of Ludwigia had grown so tall in the tank that they were at the surface of the water and then had doubled over and were shading the other plants in the tank. It's awesome that they're growing well. That makes me feel like the tanks are in great shape. However, I don't know if it's going to show as clearly on camera as I can see it. If you look down in here, these sage plants that I have, especially the dwarfs, they're yellowing and they're not standing up and they just look bad, and I think it's because they're not getting enough light. Also, over on this side of the tank, got a water sprite in the back, water sprite plant. Now I don't know how many people are familiar with this, but I'm going to tell you, it grows so vigorously that it's almost an invasive plant. Like I won't take it out of the this tank, but I won't be putting any in any other tanks that I set up. It grows crazy. You know, and I guess I have a problem that I want instant gratification in these planted tanks. I want these plants thick and full and lush, and so what I wind up doing is I overplant. I put them in too dense, and then I wind up having to trim them all the time so everything has an opportunity to get the light that it needs to grow. But today I took that much Luigi out. If you look here, that's Amazon sword starts. These stalks were growing inside the tank, and this one this dude grew from the bottom where the original sword plant was to the surface of the water, and then the stalk doubled over and went down to the other end. And of course, every couple inches it had these little fresh babies. I can't bring myself to throw these away, but I don't need them. So for right now, I'm just going to float them, see if they develop some roots, and if they do, I'll I don't know, take them to the pet store or whatever. The rest of this stuff, like this Sprite, it's going on a compost heap. You know, there's something about cutting these plants off that doesn't feel right to me. But every now and then, you got to do a dirty job, I guess. Alright guys, until my next video, everybody take care.